you stop attempting. I set goals for my good high. That's why I will focus on the chest that the strong spot guards my heart, the light I protect, because heart is what my brother gave me. If I let myself travel down the rabbit hole, my brother's gift of love and compassion for others started instinctively beginning to protecting others around him, all because of one terrifying evening when Adam was the age of 7. That is when our hell began, watching Adam be yelled at to see my brother be so terrified. That was Adam, my hero, Adam. Well, do you want specifics? Let's travel back in time, 1997, 1 year, 5 months old. I was on the couch, Adam was to my right, standing, glancing up at a monster. I see the lit door of the bedroom shine behind. The light was just enough to reflect of Adam red cheeks holding the fear in his eyes, as the face that showed use wise words, not to say the wrong thing, so choose wisely. I saw his face sink, yet never did my brother shed a tear. No matter how loud the screams inside filled him with petrifying fear. My stomach not tore, no longer could I hold it, watching my protector be trampled by the screams of a man, the monster, ruthless maverick. Yes, as I began screaming, the monster looked over at me, locking eyes with me. The words, "I'm not yelling at you, stop crying." The devil's face beat red like Thomas when he's about to let off steam. Now those were the words that branded Adam and me. Hell became a core memory. Those words burned Adam unfathomably. I wish the judge never signed the order that made that was the moment. I knew hell was a place I'd never know if I come back from fear, would come back haunting me every other weekend. The red truck pulled up. I learned how to smile, to hide the terror inside. Then the days began a new era. Maverick the monster, the deadly root, would teach me to keep secrets in his words. My new era of you know nothing. By then the confusion of contradictions kicked in. I never lied, now was that helping me? I felt like I was dying. The terror I've witnessed from him makes horror films look like child's play. This monster scared me. By those days I'd pray and cry myself to sleep, asking God to help my brother every night for 10 years straight. So at 2, I feel asleep each night with wet eyes, asking God, God, save my brother, because at that point all I ever saw in his face was pain. Why can't I see my brother living past 40 was my nightly crying routine. Somehow that night he was 6 and I was 155. Okay, let the journey continue. Let's get back in the time machine, fast forward to the age of 13. Adam is now 18 one day. Adam was struggling, yelling at mom. The guilt of my past kicked in, remembering there was nothing I could do so my brother could feel okay. Suddenly the old familiar knot that broke watching Adam yell at mom. Well, I began to cry. Adam paused, locked his eyes with mine, angered, hurt, dying on the inside. And at the same time, I see the pain in his eyes, screaming, "I'm sorry," just not out loud. I swear him and I spoke telephatically, looking at me, crying the words that from his lips, his eyes beamed in my memory as he said, "Brett, I'm not yelling at you, stop crying! Brett, I'm not yelling at you, so quit crying!" Our eyes rewound that moment as we stayed locked, watching that night from years ago on repeat. The loop started again, bring back a memory of Maverick chucking Missy out on a cement patio, the sounds of bone hitting hard. Well, that's a topic for another one of my fiction stories. Prepare yourself for my echoes with. I wrote this book to trap them, and the book is how I got mine out. That goes with it! Well, October 7, 2017. I do this on a daily, just in case the person smiling next to me uses that to hide pain inside, yet still believes that there is nowhere to escape. These chapters were so alike down a long road. You will reach it, just gotta keep swimming. Well, this is what I want to tell everyone I meet. Take a writing, or as my brother Adam once told me, write it down and throw it away. Whatever helps you clean out the space being taken by pain while trying to keep smiling. Or as my brother Adam once told me, write it down and throw it away.